has like a Joker moment in the mirror where she like, oh, the movie feels like the girl is Joker.
I don't know how to explain it.
What up? We're three cool guys looking for other cool guys who want to hang out in our party mansion.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Wonder Boys podcast. This is Luke from Twitter, and I'm joined by Chris, Dylan, and Edgar today.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Edgar.
Yeah, last time we got a common critique that y'all couldn't tell our voices apart, and you didn't know who was who. So
that was episode 2, actually.
Okay, well,
yeah.
whatever.
A little late to fix that.
Okay,
yeah.
Whatever. We're trying to rectify that this week.
Can I plug in my
You need your plugs at the end.
Yeah.
You do plugs at the end?
Yeah,
they
have to wait and listen to the whole thing.
The people will be dying.
Yeah, you have to
of
keep it interesting.
They're like, who is that?
They're gonna be so excited to find out who is the Edgar.
Anyways, today we are talking about food.
Yeah, I picked this topic on the way over here, so
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
exciting.
If that's a trigger for you, just content warning.
Yeah, content warning. Yeah, Edgar is the first guest we've had who has told me that they were going to come up with the topic and then actually did. So Good on you, Edgar.
First of all, I just want to tell the fans listening that Luke asked me, can you come up with a topic? And I said, oh, I'm a little busy, could you? And then Luke backed out.
No, that's not what happened.
No, Luke backed out and he said, oh, you need to come up with a topic now.
No,
and
fake news.
No, I have the DMs.
I have the DMs too.
What happened?
What's the story?
I was like,
let's do this Rashomon style. We'll first get Lou's account, then we'll get Edgar's account, then we'll get Chris's account, then we'll get my account, and then we'll get the true account that shows what actually happened.
Yeah, whatever. Basically,
So what happened?
This is the food episode, by the way. But anyways, I was telling you, Edgar. I was like, whenever you come on the pod, you either need to let me know ahead of time what the topic is going to be, and you're going to like come up with a topic. Because like if you don't do that, like if you say you're going to come up with the topic and then you don't come up with the topic, I have to know you're not coming up with the topic. So that way I can come up with several or one topic. Parenthesis like S.
Probably one topic.
Yeah, and so I was just like, it's okay if you don't come up with a topic. I just need to know if
What
you're
a
not gonna come
horrible
up with a topic.
Okay, no. So Luke told me all that, and I said, great. I'm not coming up with a topic.
No.
You figure it out. This is your podcast.
No, you were like, I'm gonna think about it.
No, I said
you made a
figure it
tweet
out.
about it.
After the fact that you told me I had to come up with something. You told me once, but you said, oh, I could do it though. I said, great, you do it. And he said, you know what, actually, can you do it for me? And so that's when I was brainstorming on the timeline. JoJo Siwa's coming out, food. What else did I say?
We've said the word
It doesn't
topic.
about like,
We've said the word topic so many times it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Luke, just think of the topic for the guests. Like, they can't, like,
well, I
stop
don't
putting
know,
the
maybe
pressure.
the guests will only talk about something special.
Well, yeah, if they do, they'll let you know. And if not, like, Edgar will be very passive, and you should come up with a topic.
Okay.
I think
well,
this is a learning experience for all of us.
Whatever. I just hope future guests and friends of the pod are listening, so that way this can be avoided in the future.
To future guests, have a topic in mind.
You don't have to have a topic in mind. This is like a prerequisite to having a podcast. You should have something to talk about.
I think we just need to have a notes list of different topics.
Yeah, you should have, like, sat down before you started a podcast and be like, things I'd like to talk about on my future podcast.
Okay, well, here's the thing. The things Luke likes to talk about is not something anyone else
We
would want to
can-
talk
Yeah,
about.
run them down.
We had like Lucas on the pod. We didn't even talk about Metal Gear.
Yeah, you did. You
okay, for like 2
absolutely did.
minutes.
No, you'll talk about
Wow.
Metal Gear for a good amount of time. I was in the gym. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a boring topic, but it happened anyway.
I think food is something very relatable. All of our fans have experiences with the food.
Not I.
I'm very
Certainly
unique in
not
that
I.
I like food. I love food. It's a very unique feature about
It's
me.
gonna be me and Edgar with, like, very, like, diverse palates. And then
And then it'll be like me, and I'm like, I like chicken nuggets.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm like
What do you
evolving.
know?
I'm evolving.
Evolving.
Okay,
I know.
y'all, let me tell you
Trying
guys.
different foods.
Okay, if we're gonna start talking about food, let me tell you a story that happened this week. So, since Luke and I have been friends, like last year, Luke has told me he does not like Chipotle. He's gone as far to say that he hates Chipotle, that it doesn't taste good. And then come this week, I find out this motherfucker has never had Chipotle before. And so he eats it, and he's, I don't even remember the exact thing, but he's like, oh yeah, I actually really like it. I just don't.
I didn't really like it, but it's pretty good.
I don't
It's
like
pretty good.
And then we say something, we have some conversation about it, but then I have to tell him to stop because if he keeps talking about Chipotle, it's gonna make me upset.
That even sadder Luke's story from this week I texted the group chat. I was like, "Do you guys want to make anything for dinner?" And Luke was like, "Yeah, we should make sandwiches." And then we went through like a bunch of foods. I was like, "Let's make soup." So I go over to our friend's apartment and like we're gonna make soup, but we're still looking at recipes. And Luke's like, I'll see you guys later tonight, whatever. We're like, "Did you not want to make the soup?" And he's like, "I don't like soup." What does that fucking mean? So we don't even make soup. He shows up after we've already cooked and eaten it. And then I asked him again, like, "Why don't you like soup?" And he says his mom made him chicken noodle soup, and he puked, like, without eating it.
No. I'm gonna defend Luke here. I have also had that experience where I've eaten food and I've gotten puke.
He didn't even eat the food. He was like 8 years old. His mom put this garbage piece of soup in front of him. He threw up immediately, and she made him eat the soup afterwards.
Wait, okay, that's kind of bastard of your
It was
mom.
fucked up. And so I was like, you just need to try other soups. There's just so many soups, you definitely like them.
Okay, but also I have a similar experience where when I was like a kid and we were like on vacation, I had nachos and then I had watermelon, and now I can't eat nachos or watermelon because I got sick with
But
them.
those are like such specific foods. Like soup is so fucking broad.
Yeah. No, see, for me, the only traumatic experience I've had with food is when I was a little baby boy. My mom was making me a little cup of these, what do you call them, the ramen noodles? You know the ones you get the
Oh yeah, like top ramen.
Yeah.
Yeah, top ramen.
And she spilled it on me, so I got burned. And I was like, I don't know, I was a little baby boy. I barely remember this, but I do remember being like staying up until 3 a.m. in a blanket and watching like some Mickey Mouse cartoons on the TV. But you know what? I'm not afraid of soup, okay, Luke? I'm not afraid because I don't let my past define me.
Okay,
It's
but
time to grow up and try soup again.
I don't know. Okay, I've also had, in my defense, I've had like tomato bisque, which is like a soup, right?
It's good.
I think so.
But it's
I don't
like-
like tomato bisque.
Here's the thing,
I've
though.
had it at a nice place.
Okay.
Trying tomato bisque at a nice place is such a like. It's not indicative of most soups because they need to be cooked very slowly for long periods of time. It doesn't typically happen in restaurants. It's getting reheated fucking soup. So like if you make French onion soup, like most people on the planet like that. Like it's got everything that you would enjoy about food inside of the dish.
I think what you're missing is just like a piece of bread to eat with the soup because that like elevates it to a different level.
Yeah, that too. Like soups are meant to be dipped and like just,
They
you just
are.
put anything in it.
So
Like,
true.
you like sandwiches? Like soup and sandwiches are made together.
Okay, a good like soup that's like probably a gross soup to most people. I like the Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup.
Oh, the chicken gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
No, it's
Listen,
gnocchi.
if you think I'm gonna respect the way that Italians pronounce their food, you've got another thing
I think
coming.
when you're in their house, you should.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Luke, if you're listening, but
What does Luke have to do with Italian fare?
he is Italian.
And what about it? Like he doesn't represent the food.
It's just the ongoing bit.
I want King Dalen,
He's gonna
Dalen on
tweet,
Twitter.
like,
They
right
work
when he
at the
sees
Olive
this.
Garden. I want their opinion on this soup because I think they know more than you do.
Also, Lucas worked at Olive Garden.
I've
for
said
a
it's
while.
good. I said
So
it tastes
true,
good.
so real.
I don't like eating soups at restaurants typically. Like if I'm not making it, I'm like, this is probably a waste of my money. Because I feel like I can make it better.
You know, I know how soups are made. It's a bag. You put it in a boiling pot of
Yeah,
water.
exactly. I'm like,
But knowing all that, I still fuck with some soups. I love the Olive Garden soups. I used to work at this place called Potbelly. You know, it's a sandwich shop.
Yeah.
They
Great
used to have
sandwich
one.
shop.
They used to
Right
have
there.
one. You know what? They're actually overpriced. and I
they
don't
are
like
very
it.
overpriced.
Oh no, overpriced, but like still tastes.
Edgar
like,
was
pretty
a
fucking
sandwich
good.
artist.
In a past life.
Past life, girl, like 2 months ago.
I feel like just the fact that New York StubHub is like right there and it's like it's a good price for the sub you get. Like I can never justify eating anywhere else.
StubHub is good, but I've eaten there too much, so like I don't really like them as much.
Wait, I've never been there. What's good?
Like whatever you
Everything.
like, just they make good sandwiches and they're like $5.
They make like meatball
You want to go after this?
subs.
Oh yeah.
I have work. That's why I'm wearing. See, the fans don't see this, but I'm wearing this really snazzy outfit. It's a red shirt and blue jeans.
And the red shirt has like it has like not crosses. It has like lines on it. It makes like a
Little
box
plaid
pattern.
color- little
Yeah,
plaid
it's
pattern.
real cute.
Guess where Edgar works? I'm not gonna
Target.
say.
Yeah. I didn't know if you're like.
Oh yeah, we were like waiting for a response.
Yeah, is this like rhetorical?
Oh, my roommate Destiny, because she works at the deli up in at the Target. She told me that you went looking for me this one time.
No.
Y'all went up to the Starbucks.
No,
Y'all went up to the
no.
Starbucks and said, "Is Edgar working
Let
right
me
now?"
tell you what actually happened. I was in the fruit section browsing Luke is like, I think Edgar's working here, and I was like, okay. He runs off to the dinner section. But as the first employee, and he's like, is Edgar here tonight? And she's like, Edgar doesn't work at this store. And I'm just like, Luke, how could you not know which Target he works at?
There are like a few Targets. I don't know.
The fact that you looked for me, that's fan behavior. And I'm really, I'm really flattered. I'm really flattered.
Okay, I should be flattered. Yeah, I don't just go looking for anyone.
That is fan behavior.
Why wouldn't you send him a text first or something?
I don't know,
It's Target
maybe
quite often.
I don't know, maybe he's like on. I don't know. I've like seen your Twitter post. I know you're on your phone at Target, so like.
It's also a little rude because we've been to Target a lot, and he was like, "This today I can tolerate Edgar enough to like ask where he's working." That's,
I'm on the Luke defense team here. He probably just thought of it that time.
we went
I'm
there
very
like 10 different
forgetful.
times. And I was like,
Oh.
Edgar works here, but I feel like Luke would say something.
I don't know. It's like.
No, I work at a different Target.
It makes much more sense. 'Cause it was like,
I can just like imagine Edgar like on his phone and someone comes up to order and he's like, "1 second, I gotta
finishing the
finish
tweet."
this."
Wait, what part of Target do you work at?
So I got hired as Starbucks because they were desperate for Starbucks people. I thought I was gonna go into grocery at first, but it was like I hired into Starbucks. I did that for about 3 months, and then they cross-trained me into dry grocery, and now dairy, and now open market, which is like the fruits and veggies
Yeah.
place, all that.
So what do you do? Do you just like stand there and like tell people what food is food?
No, wait, what? You think we just stand there?
No. I just like I knew you worked at Starbucks, but then like you did other shit, and now I like don't know what to picture you doing when you're at work.
I'm usually pushing freight, so like in the
Oh,
back.
that sounds awful.
No, it is really bad, and they expect you to go so fast. I'm like, guys, I'm trying so hard, but
It's a good workout.
it is a good workout. I'd be sweating, but I don't know. It's just like you put stuff on the shelves. Basically, you get stuff off of a pallet. You put it on your little U-boat. You go. Ooh, you drive out to the little area, and you put stuff on the shelves.
Do you get to drive a forklift?
No, we don't have a warehouse back there.
Well, I was gonna say that guys who are forklift certified are like pussy magnets.
You know what? I'll keep that in mind.
I know you're a homosexual, but
Do you have a take on the cotton candy grapes that everyone raves about?
They're not good.
Yeah, I hate
They're
them
not
too.
good.
I hate
Shit
them as
take.
well.
No. Cotton candy grapes kind of slap.
This is another one of Luke's like palate moments where it shows he hasn't eaten a lot of food, where he's so impressed by these shitty ass grapes.
no, but I think they would be good if they had a better texture.
Okay, but I also just love the cotton candy like flavor.
Yeah, so do I.
I hate cotton candy to begin
No,
with.
Like cotton candy
is
ice
bad.
cream, like fucking hits.
Absolutely.
I tweeted about this
No.
I
all the
enjoy cotton
time.
candy. Those grapes taste like fucking grapes with like a little sugar in them.
Yeah,
Like,
they're too sweet.
No, I think
whatever,
they
I like
taste good.
sugar,
I
okay.
think if they were a little bit crunchier, they would be.
Yeah,
good. But they're
they're
always
firm.
kind of mushy.
mushy. It's not good. Like a firm grape, delicious.
Is that what
Yeah.
frozen grapes are for? To make them firmer?
Maybe they'd be better.
I
than
thought
that.
you used frozen grapes for wine.
I don't know. I'm 21. I don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly.
And you can drink.
I kind of like, I don't know, I suck on grapes. Like, maybe that's the thing.
Okay, I didn't
I don't
know
chew.
that.
I like take like the one bite and then I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
when
like
I'm
doing
really
like a
feeling it,
pressure vacuum in my mouth.
when I want to take my time, I peel every single grape and then I eat them in their peeled.
You eat
eyeball
them
form.
like you eat them like a fucking witch would eat like children's eyeballs. Hello.
And you know what? They're very delicious.
I don't know. I mean, like everyone. Okay, I don't know about the whole peeling thing, but everyone has like their
Well, grapes
moments
are
where
like
they
a
get
thing.
like the big thing of grapes, right? And they like pretend that they're like Dionysus
No,
and like
no. Freak.
No, what I do is what my weird grape habit is. I put a bunch in my mouth at once, and I'm like, I'm a chipmunk, and then I eat them.
I just eat the grapes, man. They don't taste great. That's it. And they're expensive. Those are not cheap grapes. They don't come with a lot.
It's like $5 for like a bag.
I know. It's so much for fruit.
You can get some at Buc-ee's for a pretty good price.
They sell those at Buc-ee's?
Yeah, like
Your
the
first
cup.
mistake is buying produce at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
They're like in the cup. It's not the produce kind. It's just like, oh, it's a little snack for you.
yeah,
to eat.
snack mix. Those are pretty.
A
Yeah,
little
those are
sneak
pretty
snack.
appealing.
I don't trust that at fucking gas stations. Like,
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
Buc-ee's
Buc-ee's
different.
is elite. Buc-ee's is a different.
Oh, here we
level.
go.
Yeah.
Listen,
You still on those cookies, right?
Oh, those cookies are so
Listen,
good, bro.
Buc-ee's has good food, but buying fruits and vegetables, I'm like, I could get this at Kroger.
For the people who don't know what Buc-ee's is, just in case you're
Oh, for
not-
our international
For our
listeners,
international
yeah.
listeners, Buc-ee's is a gas station, but also it's got this really big building. It's probably about the size of like maybe like a little bit smaller than like a Tom Thumb or like a Kroger, and it's
So they don't know what Buc-ee's is, but they know what Tom Thumb
well,
and Kroger
it's like smaller than like the average grocery store,
Yeah.
but it's like still pretty big. They've got a whole section for merch, and then they've got a whole section for food, and they have like a bakery in the back.
I don't know who's buying that Buc-ee's merch. Like, it just sits
Oh,
there.
Oh, I'm
High school.
buying it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, kids from high school, like white people.
No, but like the fucking decor and everything.
Oh, I don't know about
that
that.
white
stuff
people.
sits there.
That's like white mom shit.
It's
but
fucking dust.
There's this one area in the Buc-ee's, this like one aisle that just has all the scented bullshit. And I just like to walk down there and I'm like, oh, whoa, what smell am I gonna smell this
You get your
time?
It's like Ratatouille. It's like Ratatouille.
Exactly.
Well, it
There's-
smells.
One time I saw a fucking cross-shaped candle that smelled like Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is like the scent.
Baja Blast
Yes.
is delicious.
It just
I know the
smells
flavor.
Like, it smells like Mountain Dew. Like I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of it.
it was a weird experience. And then sometimes when I go to Buc-ee's, because it's very like southern, like not Christian per se.
I would
It's
say Christian. I would say
It's got
But, like,
crosses everywhere.
Southern Christian, like white woman chic kind of. So I like to go down there and I like to walk. I like to go at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. by myself. I'll go there and I'll like listen to the country music and I'll like live my like Southern white woman fantasy and I'll like pretend that I'm like shopping for my house. I don't know. It's a good time, especially when they play the sad country music because I get to be very wistful.
But back to food.
Yeah, back to
Have you cooked anything recently that was pretty good?
You know what? I like to cook, but I don't think I'm very good at it. I will look up a recipe online. Like I'll look up like blank recipe easy because that's what I start at. I'm not afraid of the stove. I'm not afraid of the oven. I know some people are. I'm not naming names, but
one of them.
This house is fucking petrified of the stove. I don't know
Well,
what it is.
because-
for good reason.
For
This
good
house-
reason. At our apartment, if you use the stove, not always, but sometimes, like, it depends, the fucking smoke alarm will go off just for no good reason.
Okay, I've been here and it has happened like 30% of the time. But I'll be like, Luke, you should just cook something or whatever, and they'll be like, well, the stove might go off. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's not like a reason to like stop you because it's usually like it goes off like at the end of when you're cooking,
Yeah.
so like you don't have to deal with it for that long, and like you can open like a door and it'll generally stop after a little bit. But like that first time it goes off and it's like beep beep, you're like Jesus Christ.
The last time I was over and we were cooking spaghetti and meatballs. No, was it spaghetti and meatballs?
No, it's spaghetti and ground beef.
Was this like what a week
This
and a
is
half
when you
ago?
got super pissed off at us. You were like, "Open the door!"
Oh, I was like playing. I was
it.
playing a game in my room, and I wasn't even like yelling or mad.
No, he
I just
was
wanted
mad.
to y'all to
He
like
was
hear.
mad,
I just wanted
though.
y'all to like hear me through like the sounds of like the.
Oh yeah, and then I yelled at you and I was like, the door is open.
Yeah.
We made the spaghetti. It was good.
No, yeah,
It
I
was
don't know.
fun.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was fine. Spaghetti wasn't amazing.
I'm terrified of that alarm because it goes off and like my anxiety just like fucking through the roof.
What are you
I'm like,
supposed to
oh god, all my neighbors like fucking hate me right now.
can't
They want to
hear
like
it.
nail me to a cross. They nail me to a-
Okay, here comes the Jesus complex.
No one gives a shit. Just cook your eggs, please.
Oh yeah, what happened to those eggs you said you were gonna cook last night?
Oh, remember that one time
Last
Luke
night,
cooked like
I
6
think-
eggs with the eggshells in it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
label was-
Speaking of Luke cooking eggs, the same night that we made the not
Oh,
soup,
yeah.
he was like, I'm gonna come over late, and then he brought 6 eggs over and cooked them on our friend's stove and ate that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I like them over hard, and we were like, what the fuck is that? He just like likes to cook the eggs so long until they're dry as shit.
Yeah, dry. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, that's good.
That's weird.
And where are my fellow over hard egg enjoyers?
Yeah, people learn how to cook eggs when they were like 5. So like, you're just going through the phases of like.
Honestly, with like cooking eggs, you can just kind of like improvise it. You can
Yes.
just kind of like do what you want. Like be like, oh, it looks good, and then it'll probably taste okay.
To be honest, I prefer my eggs a little undercooked. I want
Ugh.
God, what is wrong with
I
you?
don't know. It's like the only. I don't ever want them
I
runny
think-
at all
I
unless
can-
it's like in a sandwich.
Oh,
I
the
think
best.
egg yolks are. I don't like egg yolks because they always taste so chalky.
My favorite thing is when you cook an
What?
egg sunny side up, you bite into that mother and it's like it busts like a
Nothing
gusher.
at
It's so good.
No, what the?
I literally, what is it fucking called? Like, I'll put like basic like butter in the egg so it's like runny afterwards too. A little cream or something like that, or like.
Oh yeah, Chris does make very good eggs.
Eggs are good, and like runny yolk is delish, and like you eat it with toast, like it's good for the toast. Like you eat eggs by themselves, which is
Yeah.
weird, and you shouldn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's kind of.
I will say, I think
Just eggs?
that deviled eggs are like the like Satan's invention.
What? Deviled eggs are kind of. They kind of hit.
No, they don't.
They're like fancy boiled eggs. I like them.
I know, but sometimes like I don't know. Whenever my
No.
family makes like the deviled eggs, they like fuck it up sometimes.
Okay.
Put too much like
Apparently
vinegar.
makes deviled eggs. I just,
Yeah,
have
like
them-
around like Easter.
Easter?
Oh,
They're
never.
an Easter delicacy for you? That seems kind of like if you ate like miniature like Jesus bodies for Christmas.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gingerbread men. Gingerbread men?
Are you equating gingerbread men to our Lord and Savior?
I think they could be anybody. They could be anybody.
You know what? Okay, I'll give you that. The representation of the gingerbread man is in your mind. It's up to you to decide who it is.
This is going to a very weird place.
It's intentionally,
Yeah.
They're intentionally ambiguous. That was the author's decision.
I can't believe we're making like Neon Genesis Evangelion references now.
Which, by the way, is a
What
really
do you-
good show.
You didn't have to do that. Like, you didn't have to mention that, and I think people would have that seen the show would have gotten it, and if they didn't, then no.
Okay, well,
I'm doing a hand gesture to like shrug off the embarrassment.
now let's have the debate between Luke, the Evangelion hater, and
No,
Edgar,
no, don't
the
do that.
Evangelion
The
Yeah.
thing is, truth be told, I like Evangelion, but I don't know enough
you've
about
seen
it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you hadn't seen it yet.
No, I saw it with I saw it on like that Netflix party with my friend. But I like it a lot. I don't know enough, and I don't have enough big brain words to like defend my position. I feel like if I got into an argument with Luke, I'd be like, but I just think it was kind of cool, you know?
No,
No,
that's
yeah.
not gonna happen at all because
Yeah.
it was fucking confusing. And there's like 8 movies that you should watch if you want context, and if you don't, then it doesn't matter. It's a fucking show.
I'm the type of person, when I finished Ava, I said, Neon Genesis Evangelion, explain. I watched all the videos, and now I know so much, and I'm better for
That
it.
was me after I watched A Silent Voice with Luke this
Oh,
week.
good. Oh my god.
No,
that
I didn't.
goddamn movie.
I watched A Silent Voice. Okay, I will say that movie didn't make me cry. I didn't think that movie was that sad.
No, like
I know, that movie-
15-year-olds like cry to that movie.
Whatever. That movie's destroyed me like
expected-
several
No,
times.
I expected someone to like
Nothing has
fucking
broken me
like.
like this
I
has.
expected someone to like fucking die in
Die or
that
something.
movie, but no one died. So I was like, oh,
It's
well,
just a
like,
little
We're pretty close a few times.
It's just a little wistful.
yeah, it's like there's some sad moments. Like probably the closest I got to crying was at the beginning when they were all like bullying that girl.
Yeah, no, like the
That
first
made me
like
sad because I could relate from when I was a kid.
Wait, I thought you were the bully, though.
No.
No?
No, I was some little dipshit faggot with big glasses and like a bowl haircut. I got bullied all the time.
True. I remember this one time you told me, like, this one kid you hung out with, he got arrested for trying to bomb
He did. He got arrested for. Okay, so.
Oh, we're talking about the
Okay, so for like
Welcome to the
for like
story now.
Frisco, sorry to alienate our international listeners, but so there's this mall in our area called the Stonebriar Mall. I used to be best friends with this kid who threatened to bomb it, and it was because he like got recruited by ISIS or something.
What?
Yeah, he got recruited by ISIS and he got arrested, and now he has like $1 million bail.
I think that story's so funny.
Yeah,
That's so fucked up.
it was insane. And I used to be friends with this kid and we would talk about Pokemon. But also he was kind of a bully, so I don't know.
Now he's a terrorist.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You could have gone one way or the other.
Yep. And I went the other.
So what are your favorite like restaurants? And
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's talk about our favorite fast food restaurants since we're not going to a
Fast
restaurant.
food.
Oh, you know what? Fast food, very relatable. I think Popeyes, Cane's. I love chicken tenders. Just to preface this, it's probably all gonna be chicken tenders. Golden Chick. Those are my top 3, I would say.
Okay.
I think I've only had Popeyes like 2 or 3 times, and one of the times Chris like brought it to me.
It's so good.
I think
Do you remember like really early last semester?
I do remember.
I feel like I already know what Luke's favorite.
Yeah, what is your favorite?
Food.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, right?
My favorite like
Jersey Mike's, and
okay.
I like Subway.
Don't say Subway.
do sandwich places like even count as fast?
Fast casual, we'll count it.
Yeah.
I like Subway. I would say Subway's one of my favorites.
You walk into Jersey Mike's, you walk out with a sandwich.
Yeah. Okay. Jersey Mike's definitely top 3. No, that doesn't count.
You were gonna say Shell Shack?
Yeah,
We
Shell
wait-
Shack.
We waited 55 minutes for that order. That's not fast food.
You've been to Shell Shack once,
Yeah.
dude.
No, I've been there several times.
Okay.
I don't know. It's you
You
shrimp is
waited
good
an hour
protein.
for that order. How the hell is that fast food?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not fancy.
You know what I mean? Talk about it.
What else is there?
I like
I don't know.
McDonald's.
Raising Cane's, I like love but hate because sometimes it like really hits, but then like 2 seconds after you eat it, you might feel like dog shit.
No,
and
they got
just,
that
like a
dog,
grease
so like
ball.
I love it.
No, Raising Cane's fries are like bottom tier. I don't
What?
care. I don't like Raising Cane's
Yeah,
fries.
the
That's
they are
blasphemy.
true.
they have no flavor.
Yeah,
it's
those-
just like you're eating like potato.
They're not
It's like-
seasoned. They're literally like the frozen fries you get out of like the
Yeah,
bag at
they're
Walmart.
not. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, like the best fries, McDonald's
Yeah,
fries,
absolutely.
hands down.
No, I'm just gonna say that people say McDonald's is the best fries. They don't. They really don't.
You're a liar.
Because
McDonald's
they're
fries are
skinny,
so
they're
good.
thin, they-
Exactly.
they just have
exactly.
salt.
Exactly.
I want some
It's sugar.
seasoning.
It's sugar and salt. in
It's
those
what makes them
fries.
so good. They're
And, like,
so
little
skinny.
bit
They're
of
so easy to eat. You can cram a bunch of them in your mouth.
If you don't eat them hot, they're garbage.
There was like half the places you have to think about this from like when they're good and like they're fresh. Like okay,
Yeah,
when,
and the best McDonald's fries is when you get that one like really soggy fry and it's so flavorful.
What?
One
No,
packed with
no.
oil,
Yup,
best fries
yup.
I ever had. Okay, like on a day-to-day basis, I would say Popeyes is really good fries. I like them.
I've never had Popeyes.
I think
fries.
Wingstop has the best fries.
Yes.
Yeah, but McDonald's is pretty good.
But like, there was this one time I got high with my roommates, and
You got high. You mean
Oh,
you jumped in a
What?
you jumped in a trampoline. You jumped very.
Yeah, where's the euphemism?
yes, I went on a trip with my buddy, and we had golden chick, and it was still like left over from earlier in the day, and so it was just a box of fries basically, and we got the Frank's Red Hot sauce, and we all over there, and they were cold with the Frank's Red Hot, and they were so good.
Hello, cold fries.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had golden chick.
Golden Chick's okay.
I've
Those
had
fries are,
golden. I've had golden chick once and it tasted good, but afterwards I was like, I feel like shit.
Life hack: you say no drink, extra fries, and you get a drink, a $1 drink from the gas station.
I mean, I just drink water. Like,
Yeah.
I never order drinks. From
Yeah,
I
water
mean, me
and
too.
soda.
I don't drink soda.
I hate
Oh,
soda.
bitches who don't drink soda love to say they don't drink soda. They say, oh,
I hate soda.
I hate
Yeah,
soda. It's
I
just
know.
the taste is so sweet and the
I
bubbles.
like
they just-
sugar. I
I
just
love
feel like
chocolate.
shit.
Yeah,
It's just-
I know. It's like
It's like 400 calories and just a bunch of sugar, and like I crash immediately.
yeah, I know. For me, it's like I don't know. It's the carbonation. I don't like soda, but also I'm literally
You're
drinking an energy
I
drink
don't
like
like the
right now.
carbonation.
Energy drink is like
I would really love some.
Yeah, I'll pour you
energy
out
drink is
some.
like masochistic.
You know, there's a live review, live
Yeah,
reaction.
live review.
Oh.
What is it called? Aloha.
Alani New,
Uh,
Cosmic Stardust.
Someone asked me for like, oh, where do you find this at Target once? And it was like on an end cap, so it wasn't located in the system. And so I looked it up, and I was like, you know what? I don't know what this person's talking about. And when that happens, when it's just more work than it's worth, I just say, we don't have it. Sorry.
That's what I would
And honestly,
always do.
that's what you should do.
Yeah, just like we don't sell this shit. We
Fuck
just
customers. Customers don't have rights.
Consumers.
All right, here's the live review. Don't make loud drinking noises. The viewers will hate it.
Okay.
right.
So this is the, what did you say, Alani New?
Yeah, Cosmic Stardust.
All right.
And you have to do like a really elaborate review, like talk
Yeah.
about like the texture.
Talk about
and,
the notes and like swish it around in your mouth, little like.
So like when you taste wine, you want to smell it first because that only enhances the flavor. So
He's swirling it. All right.
it smells like a melted, like sort of like a like a Jolly Rancher almost. It's really really sweet and sugary
Okay.
and fruity. Oh, okay, that's
He's-
nice.
he's
Should I pour
swirling
everyone a
it.
drink?
I don't
I don't think you have enough.
What color is it?
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell because it's an opaque glass, but it's like purpley.
It's
Yeah, it's
purpley.
purpley.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a little.
Ew.
You aerate the drink. Well, you know what I mean? Talking
Don't
about?
I know
make
what
that
you're talking
noise. That is going to be ass for the listeners. I'm so sorry you have to
Oh my
listen to Edgar
God.
sip on this. How is it?
I know. I like eating and drinking sounds.
You know what? It tastes. It's too sweet. It's too sugary.
Does it have hints? Does it have an earthy flavor? Are there hints of nut?
Oh my god! For context, Luke drinks a new energy drink every day, basically.
I thought you only liked rain.
No, Rain is just the one you can find at gas stations. That's good because like Red Bull garbage, Monster garbage.
Monster is the best. Monster is the best. Monster is the best.
No, it has that weird. Okay, this thing has this weird aftertaste. Now, a lot of energy drinks have this,
Yeah.
where it tastes kind of like medicine at the end.
Yeah.
What? No, wrong.
Yes, it does.
No.
Honestly, any purple beverage tastes like medicine.
It's so weird introducing Luke to food because like whenever he tries something on his own, and then I try it, like I just don't know what you see in it. Like you'll describe it exactly, and I'll be like, okay, like I'll be like prepped to taste that, and it just never tastes like that. You'll be like, this is delish. It like tastes like sugar and a Jolly Rancher, and then I have it. It's like it tastes like cough syrup.
Luke loves trying
okay.
the food only when it's energy drinks and protein foods.
True. But okay. Also, some medicine does taste good.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Like I forget
Robitussin,
which
NyQuil.
medicine it was, but it's like a pink liquid.
Pepto-Bismol?
No, not Pepto. It's close to Pepto though.
I don't.
It's something you take for like
I only
think,
take
a
I only
cough.
take medicine if I can take it in a pill. I don't fuck with.
Can we not talk about what medicine tastes good?
I know.
Yeah, I think we're straying too far.
Wait,
from food.
well, I don't know. I think medicine sometimes might count as food, so maybe this is a discussion. worth
Medicine
having.
counts as a drug.
Yeah.
well-
Anyway, my biggest issue with Luke and food is not even the fact that you don't eat a lot of shit or like you haven't had a bunch of stuff. You have a very strong opinion on foods that you never had or like had once. And it's very like unique
Oh
scenario.
yeah, he was so against Chipotle, and this motherfucker never even tried it.
Yeah, you just like the things that I'm like, Luke probably likes meat and like an onion. You should try this food.
Meat
And he'll be like,
onion.
I can eat a taco. A taco tastes like the one from Taco Bueno. And I'd be like, that's just not true at all.
Speaking of meat, Luke has this weird beef with vegetarian options. He just, but to your
What?
defense, I feel
Wait,
like.
what do you mean?
I just feel like you're the type of person who would not try vegetarian options out of principle. You'd be like, nope, I like meat.
No, I don't have beef with like vegetarian options. No. Yeah, I mean you can get like protein in like vegetarian and vegan.
No, I
options.
remember Luke has told me that he doesn't understand vegetarian, or no, something like he thinks meat is like manly and like that.
Okay,
that's
no,
why he likes
okay,
eating-
okay, that's a bit, okay.
See, this is your thing. You never clarify what's a bit and what isn't. So I
Now we're on air.
Okay, let's
now
not.
it's a bet.
Let's.
It's called accountability, Luke. What do you have to say for yourself?
No, it's like no. I don't think meat is like manly or whatever, but like there is something about the specific like texture of like authentic meat that is like I don't know. It's just
Have
I
you ever
really
have you ever had like a good steak before?
yes, not homemade, but
I mean, I feel like
Homemade steaks aren't always the best.
yeah, homemade steak can be like kind of mid, but like
Best steak is filet mignon.
Chili's? Is you
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
Hold on.
The best steak I've ever had was at this restaurant in Mexico, where I had a filet mignon with like this béarnaise sauce with just like an egg yolk sauce or something, and it was really good.
I feel like steaks are pretty easy to make good at home. Is the thing.
They are.
Yeah, like you just like literally fucking sear it hot and then baste and
But-
then add like rosemary and
If
thyme.
I were at home though, I would rather have a different kind of meat than steak. I would rather have like a pork chop than steak.
Also, steak is fucking expensive, so like I never cook
Yeah.
it. But
I
it's,
know.
it's cheaper than a restaurant steak, so.
yeah, I know. I only get like steaks if like me and my family are going out for like some important like dinner or
So your
whatever.
dad's paying. That's when you get steaks.
Yes.
I never buy steak at restaurants.
No, but I don't know. Even like steak used to probably be my favorite food, but these days it's actually like. So in Plano, there's this restaurant called Napoli's, right? And it's Italian.
I went to
No. Well, kind of. Go on though.
But they serve this really good. It's called the seafood combo, but it's like
Is it like
linguine
surf and turf?
with like no, there's no like steak or anything. It's just like linguine with a bunch of like seafood, like there's like oysters.
I had
and,
linguine with clam sauce from a place called Verona in Plano today.
Oh, Verona's, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I normally go.
I have a
for
friend who
Italian.
works there.
Wait, Luke. Which Napoli's do you eat at?
The one at
Is it Los Rios in Park?
it's at Independence in McDermott.
Okay, because Napoli's is a chain, and my Napoli's, let me see what my Napoli's is like. My Napoli's is run by this Ukrainian family, and they look Italian though. But it is the spot, it's right down the street from my high school, and that is the spot where, like, when you go to eat lunch, you go down there, you get your little two pizza slice lunch, and it is the most oily, flattest pizza.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's like $5, and it's like so good. But if you fold it up,
and they,
that bitch is.
and they like have that like the red clear plastic cup. You know the cup I'm talking about.
Are you sure Napoli's is a chain?
Napoli's
It
is
is
a chain.
absolutely a chain. What?
When you
What?
describe Napoli's, you're like, oh, this authentic Italian.
Yeah, I was like,
Are you sure?
This is
I don't
like.
know. I feel like a lot. Are you sure? I'm
It
looking
is
at a menu
not
right now.
authentic.
Have you ever been to like a family-owned Italian place?
Possible. I mean,
Just
isn't it
wanna say-
Verona's?
It might be.
I mean, I've heard some stuff about what happens at Verona's. I'm pretty sure it's
Wait,
like.
what do you mean?
Hello.
I'm not gonna like, whatever. I'm not.
What
gonna,
is this lore?
I'm not gonna destroy. I'm not gonna destroy an industry.
He doesn't want to get
What? Okay,
All right, Reddit. Let's destroy. We destroyed Fortnite, guys.
Verona's is delicious.
Verona's
like
is
it.
good. Yeah, my friend works there as a delivery driver. They considered hiring me, and then they like found out something about like my political opinions, and were like, not happening.
What?
Yeah,
That's bizarre.
yeah, it was interesting.
They-
I'm gonna still eat at Verona.
No,
like,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Is
I mean, it was more like just like funny because like my friend just like offhandedly mentioned it while I was like applying, and the boss was like, You know, you can't see it right now, but like I'm doing like a face.
Why don't you just describe how you're feeling instead of telling them about a face that you might
I don't know. I
be
think the
making?
face is more like I don't know. They can imagine it. For
No, I think
themselves.
the face was pretty indicative.
Our audience is pretty creative, imaginative.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll stop explaining every joke to them.
Look, Google the Wonder Boys ending explained.
There's a wiki coming soon.
No,
God, I hope not.
I don't know. I would like to try more Italian food. I mean, I'm learning Italian right now, and even though I'm god awful at the
Are you
language.
Italian? I thought you were.
No.
God, no.
Luke
You
Italian
want to be
era.
Italian?
Do I want to be? I mean, no, but like I'm an Italian like appreciator.
I got a little Italian in me. It's a little secret for the fans.
Oh, yeah.
Italian.
Hopefully they weren't
Pregnancy.
fashion.
Yeah, but
Yikes.
no, I don't know. It's like. No, I took like humanities or whatever in like early high school, and it was like, wow, Italian culture is so crazy.
Why don't you just cook
So
fucking
awesome.
Italian food? It's so
say-
accessible.
I took humanities too. They never talked about Italy like that. It was always like Constantinople, that kind of shit.
Constantinople, like in Turkey.
We did like a food project, I guess, like once or twice, but just cook Italian food. It's really easy.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I'd be like, if I didn't do it right, I'd be doing like a disservice. So like,
What the hell are you cooking correctly?
Who?
You don't make eggs.
Are
right.
like is like Michelangelo gonna be looking at you when you make fucking Italian food and he's gonna smite you?
No.
Yeah, your ancestors are looking out at you, but
Who cares about like hurting Italian culture? First of all, you're the only one seeing and eating that meal. Second of all, like you're just literally getting better at it instead of being like some quote unquote Italian appreciator that doesn't know anything about Italian culture.
do you want to be a pasta maker? I feel like that's
a
my
pasta
next
maker.
phase.
No, I couldn't.
Luke, pasta maker era.
No, like I couldn't do anything in cooking because I don't have the.
You better graduate.
I don't have the.
time.
No. I could pick up. I can cook myself. Like I can. I don't regularly do, but I couldn't like ensure it as like a career. Maybe like a hobby because I don't think I have like the patience.
No, I never meant as like a
For it.
career.
No, yeah,
Oh.
making pasta is fucking following directions on a box. It's like roll the dough, do the thing, and you put it through a pasta maker.
Luke, you shouldn't cook yourself. That sounds very dangerous. Sorry, delayed joke.
Also, I was like, you see, when you said, "Oh, I can cook, I just don't do it," I was like, "That's not how cooking works. You have to like cook
It's like
consistently."
those
Yeah,
bitches
yeah.
are like, I'm actually really smart. I just don't try it all.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Oh
no,
my God, not
I
those,
mean like
no.
capable, not like good.
I
but,
always say if you can read, you can cook.
Yes.
I've cooked baked. I always use cooking and baking like interchangeably, and then Chris is like, "What if someone called like CrossFit weightlifting?"
True.
And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
They're quite different.
But no, the one like good thing I've ever baked was like the mixed berry crostadas. Even then, they weren't like spectacular, but they like.
that's fine. And also, you get better by making bad food. It's like any art, any hobby that you do. You're not good at it until you just do it a bunch.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Like, no one's like-
let's berries and cream.
No one's like, you know what? I'm 8 years old. I'm a cook now. Like, they're gonna make some bad hard over eggs, and then one day you're gonna make pasta.
So you can see that hard over eggs are a thing.
No,
When I was
They
a
shouldn't
kid,
be.
kids just overcook eggs because you gotta take them out.
I just remember when I was a kid, when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, I wanted to be a chef so bad. I don't even know where that came from. I just really wanted to be a chef. And I remember this was a significant phase because my grandparents would give me like cookbooks for kids, and then I never made. And I got like an easy bake oven, but the white kind, because I was a boy. I wasn't gonna get a pink easy bake oven. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking gay, like.
I can see you being a cook.
So I had a white
Chef
easy
Dylan.
bake oven that I used once to make pretzels, and I had several kids' cookbooks from my grandparents that I never used.
Why don't you
And
bust
that
them
was-
out again? Why don't you bust them out again?
And that was the end of my kids' cooking phase. I don't know where the fuck they are.
Dylan cooking era. Let's do it.
They're probably online, to be fair. And you have
I
another
don't
one,
know.
so.
And then I have a bunch of cookbooks from when I was like a teenager that I got because they were like 50s, 60s like party cooking recipes. So like cream cheese jello and like
Ew.
all this nasty shit. They're so fucking funny to me. Like banana salad. I'm like, this shit looks disgusting, but I like having them for like the novelty of it.
we should cook something. We should have cooked before the episode.
Oh, that would have made
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
And we have a
And
little
then,
tasting.
yeah, and then like did a tasting.
I don't know, I mean, like, we I don't know, like, two of us have, like, time constraints or whatever today.
Yeah.
I didn't mean like we should have like done it. I'm just saying it would have been a nice thing.
Oh,
Like,
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true.
you
I
know,
stand
I'm always
corrected.
free on Wednesdays. I would love to cook a pastry.
A pastry. You mean bake a pastry?
Shut
You
the fuck
fucking
up.
heathen. What would you call weightlifting CrossFit?
You know,
No,
I might,
don't
I
think so.
just
No,
might.
okay, please don't.
See, like it's not even that like you're wrong. You're just so anal about specific things, and then like you don't care about other things. It's weird.
Are they lifting weights when they do CrossFit? Then it's weightlifting.
So true. So
I
true.
mean, like, I remember,
Fucking got you there.
I don't know. No, we don't have to go off on a weightlifting tangent.
We don't. we
Yeah. In fact,
No, we don't. We shouldn't.
this could have been an episode, though,
I
because
would
you
love
do
to.
do
Yeah, I
it.
know, right? I need to learn more about weightlifting because Luke gave me some knowledge, and I said, "Great." I just ran with it. I have not looked up anything since. I have not learned anything more. I just do the routine he gave me, except for deadlifts because I'm at Planet Fitness now.
No, I don't like deadlifts. Deadlifts suck.
Those feel good.
Deadlifts gave me an exertion headache.
No, they
and
don't.
I said, no,
Deadlifts,
thank you.
deadlifts make me feel like dying.
I hate
Right?
lifting with
Good.
the mask on. That's like I could see that happening.
Oh yeah, lifting. Honestly, the gym with the mask on is
It's
difficult.
awful.
The only time it's really been a
terrible.
problem for me is like when I would squat like close to my max. I'd be like,
Oh yeah. I
No,
think-
yeah, it's sometimes like the movements on your face like bring the mask like down.
not
or
me. I got a
up.
big nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay, wait. Since we're talking about the gym, what's your favorite Gaines food?
My favorite games food.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
I got one, half and half grilled and fried nuggies from Chick-fil-A. That's right, Chick-fil-A. I don't like gay people. With a large fry and Coke Zero.
I get the grilled nuggets occasionally from my
Luke
Chick-fil-A.
will get the grilled nuggets, and I was like, God, these taste like shit.
It's so good.
No,
They're so
sometimes
good for
they're
grilled.
no, sometimes they're fucking.
Oh yeah,
dog
sometimes
shit.
they're good, sometimes they're
Yeah,
bad.
it's
They're
like
wet,
it's
though.
a toss up.
They're
Really,
wet.
they are wet.
They give you a fork for a reason.
Yeah, I've only ever eaten exactly what I was feeling in the moment. I've never.
Yeah, same.
I've never been like, I should really watch these carbs or like I just.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
actually-
that kind of girl that watches what they eat.
I'm just
not-
like I'm hungry. Let's eat. Like,
I know I should too. The most I've done is like, maybe I shouldn't eat all this sodium because
No, that's fair. Yeah, I don't. I'll definitely like crave Whataburger and I'll be like, I should not eat that again this week.
Oh yeah, I guess the most moderation I've done to my diet is like this year I have like a resolution to not drink as much soda.
I did stop
Good
drinking
for you.
soda, and I'm not gonna eat fast food.
I'm going in
Really
phases.
much.
For the first 2 months, I'm only gonna drink a soda a day. Then the next 2 months, I'm only gonna drink like a soda every other day. The next 2 months, I'm just gonna do one a week, and then I'm gonna try and quit it. So I'm not going cold turkey.
I did
Wow.
cold turkey, and I just never touched that shit.
Nope,
ever
I
again.
can't do
Yeah.
cold turkey because I like soda too much. It helps me wake up.
I just try to wean myself off on diet sodas.
Ew, well, why diet sodas taste like shit?
I have a friend who's like gone off sodas like several times, but he always like I don't know. It feels weird to talk about like a relapse, but like he has like an addiction to sodas. Like he gets like withdrawals and stuff whenever he doesn't drink like a Coke.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spence, if you're listening.
It's full of sugar and caffeine. Like I understand it.
Yeah.
But I was just drinking a Sprite, and I was just like, this shit sucks, and I just.
What? Wait, that's not.
I was like,
Hold on.
oh, okay. Like after drinking soda consistently, I'm just like, this is awful. I just want water.
I will say that feeling when you're like thirsty as fuck and you drink like that first sip of Sprite, it's so good.
I know soda's bad for us, and I know we shouldn't be drinking it as much as we should, but I will never act like I'm above it, because goddamn, it's so good, because it's meant to be good.
I just feel.
It is like scientifically engineered to like be hyper palatable.
I drink a Coke, and I'm like, this fucking blows.
Yeah,
I
me
can't-
too.
I can't.
You the thing is, you gotta be hydrated beforehand. You gotta like, you don't drink Coke to hydrate yourself. You drink Coke because it's like, tastes good.
See,
No,
I only
I
have
like
a drink when I'm
Coke.
thirsty, so.
Coke is the soda that I keep in the fridge.
You sure do.
Wait, okay, can I talk about my experience with like sodas and things?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no.
Go.
First of all, I didn't know soda had caffeine until very recently.
Yeah,
but
I remember
apparently
when you
used to know.
discovered that, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Hello.
Well, I'm not even caffeine like I don't know. I've talked about this on Twitter a few times, and I don't know. It feels so special, but like
okay, the thing is, Luke, neither am I. Like, I don't really feel caffeine unless I drink like a whole thing of coffee, and then I'm like, I feel awful.
I don't know. It's like yeah.
I drink a soda in the morning instead of a coffee, and that's how I know.
I try not to drink. I work at a Starbucks, well, a Tarbucks, but I just try not to drink. I just try not to drink any coffee, just because I feel like, you know what, I don't need it. I'll just drink a cold cup of water, and that gets me up.
Yeah, caffeine never really wakes me up. I just feel like.
I love the taste though. I drink decaf.
It is yummy.
I get like nothing off caffeine, but I do like energy drinks. They taste good.
And you also are the guy that bought caffeine pills and you're like, this works. I was like,
no, yeah,
okay.
yeah. I used to take like pre-workout, and I was all like,
Oh, pre-workout.
But I think I like placeboed myself into it.
I kind of want to get another one.
I have a few in my car if you want one of those potions. Yeah.
Pre-workout looks so fucking gross.
No, it's okay. It tastes awful. It's like hyper sweet. It tastes like liquefied candy. But it made me feel like when Luke said like you get itchy and like these things happen in your body, I felt it. I don't want to TMI, but my foreskin got itchy.
Bro,
I told you this.
Okay, Emily, cut that. Emily,
Oh
please
my
cut
god.
that.
Luke hates sex, so any mention of any genital.
Whatever, it's I don't know. Okay,
Did I not
whatever.
tell you when I had the gym? I was like,
okay, no, okay, cut. But if anyone does want to know the pre-workout we're talking about, it's Total War Rainbow Candy, and it's the pre-mixed drinks you
This
can
sounds
get
like
at, like
fucking
the
bullshit. Like,
Yeah, this sounds like some like pseudoscience, like MLM, like, oh, buy my essential
War
oil.
Rainbow candy.
Real stuff, facts.
I know.
They work.
Yeah.
I know it works. Everyone's like, I feel like a fucking He-Man after I take this shit.
It's like, okay, placebo.
Yeah,
No,
It's stronger than
no,
placebo.
no,
you feel something.
You want to try it, Dylan?
No, I don't want to try any
Oh, it's
form of
placebo,
pre-workout.
but like, I also don't want to try it.
No, because it fucking tastes like shit.
No,
It
it
does
tastes
taste
good. It tastes really
No,
good.
it does taste like ass.
You,
No,
I
no,
also,
no, no, no.
I don't like most fruity flavors.
They have chocolate milk ones.
Ew.
I think, right?
I don't think they have chocolate milk. No,
Okay.
it's not pre-workout. No, they have a green apple.
Green apple.
The only like fruity beverage flavor that I trust is orange and lemon, and that's it.
Lemon?
What about
kind
grape
of
juice?
lemon?
No, I fucking hate grape juice.
That's strange. Grape juice is delish. I can't can't imagine liking fruit
Yeah.
and not liking the flavor.
Okay, I was gonna say this. I am actually.
Yeah, I know you have work.
I'm late for work right now. I mean, it doesn't matter because I picked up a shift, so I'll come in whenever. But
Here, let's do like.
should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do one question. Let's do everyone say their favorite food, and then we wrap it up. So Edgar, favorite food.
That's a lot of pressure. Why would you ask me that?
Okay, fine. Luke's favorite food.
Like I said, probably either like pasta with like seafood or like sandwiches, because I'm just like a sandwich enjoyer.
Okay, Chris, what's your favorite food?
I don't fucking. I have to think about this. I don't know.
Okay, well I'll say my favorite food is mac and cheese with chicken in it. It's very good, and I also like quesadillas.
I will say I don't have one favorite food. That's a question I can't answer. But I like getting a piece of bread or like a tortilla, and just like whatever's on my plate, I put it on there and I make a little taco.
There you go.
I like matcha boba a lot, and I guess like a seafood boil is like really good, like crab and shrimp and things is like pretty good. This is a loaded question.
Hold on. Do you like matcha? Do you like it with the red bean? Because the red bean is so good.
I like both. It's all good.
I always get my boba or my matcha stuff half sweetened.
I can see that. I do like sugary things, but matcha's very.
Luke, are you looking up what matcha is?
I don't think I ever had matcha.
It's green tea.
Yeah.
I've never had green tea.
No, it's really good. You should try it though.
I probably wouldn't like it.
What?
That's not true.
I don't like tea.
It
either.
doesn't taste like tea.
Someone come
I'm
forward.
a fellow tea disliker.
Green tea tastes very different than other teas. This is not a thing to be proud of and shake hands over.
I just don't like
Y'all are
tea.
weak. Y'all are weak.
I simply don't like tea
Your
and fruit
bullshit
flavors.
American teas. that
No,
you've
I'll
had.
try more things.
I've tried boba before. One time Edgar gave me his boba and I spit it out.
Ugh. What?
I don't know.
It's
All
gross.
my experiences with boba have been pretty like mid.
You know what? I get it.
Well, okay. Were you ordering something that you thought sounded good, or like just someone else's order?
Okay, yeah, I was ordering something that I
Yeah.
thought would sound good, and it was like, I know, okay, everyone is about to like fucking hate on me for this, but I got like some like cookies and cream fucking
what the
super
hell's the matter with you?
I don't know.
It's fucking tea. You get fruit flavor or something like cook.
Go to Brahms. What are you getting cookies and cream for? Go to
Yeah.
Brahms if you want that so bad.
I'm just
Oh,
not because the tea
milkshake.
places never have orange flavor, and that's the only flavor I like.
I don't know if orange would go well with boba.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like it would.
But try different flavors, try different inclusions, because matcha with red bean, it's I love it.
Your eyes like rolled back into like the back of your head.
Oh, it's good. It's just like sugar in a cup. I don't know.
Alright.
Anyways,
We're gonna wrap this one up. How do we
Yeah.
sign off?
Anyways, that was this week's episode of the Wonder Boys podcast. Thanks again to Edgar for joining us today. If you want to drop your Twitter and plugs,
okay.
feel
So
free.
as the first POC male guest on the show, they brought me on for diversity. You can find me at thesnackartist. My name is Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. And I don't, I'm not gonna say I'm a comedy account. I just tweet what I want. So.
Yeah, and it's always funny.
I don't know. It's like kind of a comedy account.
It's just Edgar. Edgar's a funny
Yeah.
guy.
I don't know. Well, what did you say? I'm a comedy account?
You're something else.
I don't follow you. I follow you because I know you personally.
Yeah.
That's so fucked
If
up.
I didn't know you, I would not follow you. I followed Edgar without knowing Edgar.
Yeah.
I follow Dylan too.
Same.
Okay, I'm Dylan, Frobot Beat Boop, signing off at Frog Dylan, FROGDYLAN, no
I'm not
space.
plugging my socials after last week.
What happened to you?
God, Twitter's been a fucking mess.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I called out this girl. She was making some stupid ass posts. And I was like, this is stupid. And you shouldn't do this if you're white. And that's weird. And then the whole thing blew up. And she was like really weird. She like harassed me. And then like I blew up on her. And then her and her boyfriend threatened me. Sir Leslie, fucking Asmar, like a bunch of people around UNT in Denton. And then like I don't want any more followers. Like I'm good.
Sorry
I'm
for
off
the
that.
non-local. You're not gonna know what this means.
They threatened my friends and they were like, we'll see you soon. And I was like, okay. They're like, we found your IP address. And I was like, do you know what that fucking means?
I know that must be awful to go through. Like some stupid part of me says, I want to get hunted down. I want people to hate me. I want notoriety.
Listen, I'm not fighting anybody. Like, someone's gonna get shot if people like try to do anything. Like, that's so stupid. Like, over something on Twitter, and it was already over. No more Twitter followers. I'm done.
If you thought you were gonna follow Chris, just follow me instead.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can obviously follow me if you aren't already at not a disco ball. That's one word.
If that's what you're into, yeah.
Yeah. It is what you're into. But
If they're watching this podcast, they're probably into it. So.
Yeah.
yeah. Stick around.
Alright.
Yeah. See y'all next week.
See y'all next week.
I don't know who the fuck's gonna
Yeah, I don't know who the guest is either.
Italian Luke.
Any interest?
Is it Luke?
I don't know. Any interested parties? DM Luke.
Italian
or
Luke
me.
could be pretty.
Wait,
good.
have Evan on the podcast.
He doesn't.
No, yeah, Evan doesn't want to.
Why not?
Evan's like, girl, I hate podcasts.
I don't know. Anyone
love
interested?
podcasts.
Anyone that's interested in being on DM one of us, and we'll figure something out.
If you think you're funny, put it to the test. Come on to the Wonder Boys podcast and see how you
Well,
sound.
we won't just take anybody.
Yeah, no. We probably have to like know you have
Yeah.
some form of like connection and banter between us. Like we're probably not gonna take anyone that's like we've never talked to before.
Yeah, don't get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, just
Like,
I don't know, but if you have like, I don't know, maybe like if you have like several dozen thousand followers, maybe that's
die. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Chill.
Hey Luke, I noticed that your podcast doesn't really have any like edgy, don't give a fuck type of people, like hot takes and shit. So, if you're interested in that sort of thing, hit me up.
The Wonder Boys podcast is recorded by Luke, Dylan, and Chris in Denton, Texas. The show is produced by Emily Skorick. Special thanks to Edgar for appearing on this week's episode and Busher for critiquing our last episode.